You ever have one of those days where your patience is hanging by a thread? Yeah, this was one of those days. So my husband came home from work, walks in, looks around and says, "Why isn't the house clean? You were home all day." I just stood there for a second, and then I looked him in the eye and asked, "Why aren't we rich? You were at work all day." And let me tell you something, the silence that followed, loud. Now before y'all start jumping to conclusions, let me explain. This isn't about disrespect. It's not about belittling what he does. It's about balance. It's about respecting each other's work, whether it's paid or unpaid. We live in a world where people still act like staying at home means you're doing nothing. Like the house magically gets messy by itself, and the kids raise themselves, and meals just appear out of thin air. But the truth is, being home doesn't mean you're free. It means you're responsible for everything that happens within those four walls. Let's talk about what a day at home really looks like. You wake up early, you get the kids ready, you clean, and they mess it up again. You cook. And before you're done cleaning the dishes, someone's hungry again. You try to take a shower? Forget it. Someone's knocking on the door. You sit for 5 minutes? You feel guilty. You finally start cleaning, but then there's a phone call, a school email, a spill, a tantrum, a diaper explosion, a sibling fight. It's not nothing. It's constant, and it's invisible labor. So when someone comes home and says, "Why isn't the house clean?" what they're really saying is, "I don't see all the things you did do today." And that cuts deep. Because I could flip it around, and I did. Why aren't we rich? You worked all day, right? You went out. You put in hours. So, where's the $1 million? Sounds unfair, doesn't it? But that's exactly what it feels like when all your effort, all your sweat, your exhaustion, your emotional labor, your sacrifices are reduced to one comment. Why isn't the house clean? Let's be honest. Most women are not just partners. We're mothers. We're therapists. We're chefs. We're cleaners. We're teachers. We're organizers. We're emotional punching bags sometimes. And yet, we're still made to feel like we're not doing enough. Why? Because somewhere along the line, society decided that money equals value. That the only real work is the one that comes with a paycheck. So if you're not bringing in cash, you must be lazy. You must be wasting time. You must not be trying hard enough. But what if I told you that raising well-adjusted kids, maintaining a safe home, keeping everyone fed, clean, and mentally sane is worth more than most jobs? Here's the truth. No one wants to say out loud. A woman who stays home and runs a household is working a full-time job. Without pay, without breaks, and often without respect. But we don't get promotions. We don't get lunch breaks. We don't even get sick days. And when we ask for help, we're told, "But you're home all day." Would you say that to a nanny? To a cleaner? To a cook? To a daycare worker? No. Because you pay them. So why is it so hard to respect your own partner? Do you know how it feels to give everything and still feel like it's not enough? It feels lonely. It feels heavy. And it builds resentment, little by little, until one day someone asks a simple question, and you snap. Like I did. Why aren't we rich then? It wasn't sarcasm. It wasn't an attack. It was a mirror. A mirror to show how unfair that question was. Now, if you're the working partner, I'm not here to bash you. I know work is hard. I know stress is real. I know money doesn't grow on trees. But next time you come home, before you comment on what wasn't done, try asking, "What did you have to deal with today?" Try saying, "Thank you for holding it down while I was gone." That one sentence can heal so much. And if you're the one at home, don't let anyone devalue you. What you do matters. What you do keeps the wheels turning. So yeah, I asked him, why aren't we rich? And maybe that question felt rude, but maybe it's the wake-up call some people need to realize that value doesn't only come with a paycheck. Sometimes, the richest person in the house is the one keeping everything from falling apart. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is staying at home just relaxing all day? Is it fair to compare effort in this way? Have you ever felt unappreciated for what you do? Let's talk about it, even if we don't all agree. Because this conversation, It's long overdue.